Thank you very much. Understanding the functionalities of public offices. The Nigerian experience is getting our attention this morning on the flight. This is OGBC. If you've just joined us, we appreciate it for joining us. It's a Monday morning. And so let's look at this together as we forge the way forward together and reduce as much as possible the friction between governments, ministries, departments, and agencies in the line of duty. You know, we have a caller here. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good
morning, sir. Welcome.
Okay.
Hmm. Thank you, Emmanuel. We appreciate it.
All right. They say conflict is of social life, and anywhere there are more than two people, there's bound to be conflict as we have different interests, different goals, and different values. So, hello, good morning.
What's that?
So, why do we have conflicts among ministries and agencies of government? Is it about superiority or for growth and development of the society? Hello. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, man.
Good morning to you, ma.
They are fine.
Everyone is
They're
fine,
good.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our morning flight moving on, but before we go on, listen to this.
Hey, you made this statement. Conflict is part of social
Social life.
social life. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ló fẹ́ play.
Polaris Materese.
Ṣàlùbí gbé ọ̀bọ̀ ṣe.
Ṣé ká bá a sọ̀rọ̀? Bàbá,
Trace monitor.
advert kan wà. Advert kan wà. Ó ti ń lọ sìn after ilé.
After advert, see.
Just
Franco. That's good. All right, morning flight on your darling station, OGBC 90.5 FM. We have Trace Monitor Amujo joining us. Good morning, Trace Monitor.
Yeah, good morning. What a very article that President Amujo, not of flavors of human and people level of happiness to go away. Coupled with flavors of weather that just come to ourselves through that artist after we get break. This is the junction, the Google any down for some at school. Our happy students in people like that. There was two children allowed for their friend Debo. NFPC has for people to argue this morning. There was flavors of weather that go that we have offices. Today, to me, that the market day, we will set to make that as the best video of the person. So that's the chance for your life as usual. Like you are not under the bridge, and under the bridge, but NCC, under the bridge, and actually that day, our admin can send topics and met of vehicles. Because of the use way for that to survive. And also manner control by trade officials and actually that day. Now, so far, to whatever as the first one about to go for one junction, I show a lot of information to do that for job. I want to move that to the period. I want to that period, I want to that as well. Because of the period. Who to come to this school this morning? I'm one of us to go from come back to arrested Bentley. That's for going to show more in our zero. That's the one junction. I'll have to grow to Kulabume because of the period. I don't know if of the road there. All this coming out for that person, I'm going to touch your artist. I just come in with that person, I'm going to touch you come and say artist. I want to tell you to this morning. Moving out for that person, I'm going to touch your mother artist. It's asking good. But I go to your name and I don't see it. There's no people who want to go there. What I don't put out of our war, but I'm not going to that being good. And then for the game, let them portion of the road. That public not to track good fast for that ad. Let's go for the program this morning.
Thank you so much, Trace Monitor Moiwa. And now we go to the legend of the day, Ace Chief Olufalai, former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF.
He was also briefly the finance minister in 1990. He contested to become president in 1999, then on the 1st September 1938 in Urabi, Akure. He attended annual primary school in Akure, where he met his future wife.
I think
Rachel,
2020 now.
after he heard a leader.
Generation of the hours. Generation of even by the time he contested the last presidential election, the one contested was not Nigeria. To be in the 70s.
It's a
in the United States. After a bachelor's degree, as the Assistant Secretary of the National Manpower Board, and later became a Principal Assistant Secretary of the Board in 1971. He was transferred to the Central Planning Office, and by 1975, he was a director at the Planning Office. In 1977, the Restoration of Nigeria was appointed permanent secretary. In 1981, he became the managing director of Nigerian Contract Bank, NB. He became the secretary to the president of the foundation in 1986. The administration then came up with the Social Assessment Program, SAP, during his time in office as the SDF. However, he became a vocal defender of SAP, even when it was becoming unpopular with the masses, turning him the nickname Mr. SAP amongst ordinary Nigerians. After he left office as the secretary to the government, he was appointed as finance minister in 1990, still in the military regime. General Ibrahim Babangida was held on short string in this capacity as a red office in August 1990 and joined the Democratic Transition Program. Chief Olufalayo's adventure in politics began in the shared Third Republic when military president Ibrahim Babangida and members of the followers of the late sage Chief Amujo and some progressives within the Social Democratic Party that were left defeated to late Shehu Musayajua before the elections were cancelled. In the mid-1990s, Olufalaye became a prominent member of the National Democratic Coalition, NEPECO, an organization that was agitating for the restoration of democracy in Nigeria. Falaye was jailed by the military government of General Sani Abacha, but was released in June 1998 after Abacha's death. He contested the 1999 presidential elections on the joint platform of the Alliance for Democracy and the All People's Party against Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, but lost the election. He was given the national honor of Commander of the Federal Republic, CFR, in 2008. Chief Olufalaye currently holds the chieftaincy titles of the Baale Oluwabu or Uluwabu and the Bobaniki of Akure. CFR, local ideologies of the fatherland. Even when it is not popular with the majority, is a virtue that stands you out among your peers. OGBC celebrates you today as always.
Yes, yes. And then Ego.
Shimon.
More student.
Shimon. Thank you for joining us and welcome to From the Dailies, a segment of OGBC Morning Flight. Top on the menu this Monday. The nation's number one is urging ethnic and religious tolerance among fellow compatriots for a better Nigeria. As university lecturers kick over the half salary paid to them for the month of October, the government of the central has insisted that only a temple of justice can decide the fate of the lecturers. The authorities in the state that pride itself as the center of commerce has denied speculations that the main man there is one of the three governors fingered by the anti-graft agency as having stashed away cash in their houses. Sit back for details of these and more stories.
I will take off with a punch story headlined Insecurity. Buhari seeks ethnic religious tolerance among Nigerians. President Muhammadu Buhari has tasked Nigerians to entrench ethnic and religious tolerance in their domains to foster peace and unity in the country, following the spate of insecurity confronting the nation. President Buhari was represented by Chief of Staff Professor Ibrahim Gambari, gave the charge on Sunday at the end of the two-day official visit to Nasarawa State. The punch is a guide. Insecurity. Buhari seeks ethnic religious tolerance among Nigerians.
The federal government is to commit additional $700 million to boost the World Bank's $500 million funding for Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment Agile in Nigeria. This would raise the tally of the funding to $1.2 billion to be implemented in 11 states. Nigerian Tribune is a guide for that story. FG commits fresh $700 million to World Bank assisted adolescent girls education.
And from the Tribune newspaper to the Guardian, APC absent as Obi Kwakwanso Abiola Okowa Pali at first presidential town hall. The Guardian. Presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and the standard bearer of the People's Democratic Party PDP Alhaji Atiku Abubakar failed to show up at the first in the series of town hall meetings for presidential candidates on Sunday. The presidential town hall series is an initiative of Rise Television and Center for Democracy, CDD, the agenda for the first presidential town hall meeting was on security and the economy. Guardian asked more, APC absent, Azubi, Kwakwanso, Abiola Okowapali at first presidential town hall.
2023 election opportunity to rewrite Nigeria's history, says Onayiko Khan. Emeritus Catholic Bishop of Abuja, Cardinal John Onayiko, and the President Christian Association of Nigeria, Archbishop Daniel Oko, weekend advised Nigerians to put aside religious pettiness and bigotry and prayerfully work towards peaceful elections in 2023. According to them, next year's polls present a good chance to rewrite the history of the nation. Vanguard.
Abuja pastors endorsed Tinubu. The Punch. A delegation of Abuja-based pastors and bishops on Sunday threw the weight behind the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who they described as having the right frame of mind to rule the country. The endorsement of the former Lagos State Governor by clerics under the aegis of the Nigeria Coalition of Pastors for Good Leadership took place after a town hall meeting with some chieftains of Asiwaju Tinubu support group. Get more from the Punch. Abuja pastors endorsed Tinubu.
Well, we go to this story from the Punch this morning. Ogun West monarchs support Abiodun's second term. Traditional rulers from Yewa, Ogun West, and Tua district of Ogun State on Sunday threw their weight behind second term bid of government. The monarchs made the end of the Yewa Traditional Council meeting held in Ilaro, Yewa North local government of the state. Get details from the Punch newspaper on Monday.
Also from the Punch, we have another bold headline: no threat to political rallies in Southeast. IPOB. The indigenous people of Biafra said it is not against political rallies in the Southeast, adding that IPOB is not interested in Nigerian elections. The pro-Biafran group pointed out that there is no threat to any political party holding its campaign rally across the Southeast on a Monday because it has long cancelled the Monday sit at home. Get more from the Punch. No threat to political rallies in Southeast.
If you've just joined us, this is from the dailies on OGBC 90.5 FM. We have more reports for you. As I take you now to the Nation newspaper, police in Akwa Ibom on Sunday warned saboteurs to desist from defacing and destroying billboards and posters of opponents. Police spokesperson SP Odiko Magdon issued the warning in a statement in Uyo. Get details from the Nation newspaper. Police warned against destruction of campaign materials in Akwa Ibom.
No plan to lay off workers, says Abdulrazak. It's from the Nation as well. Kwara State Governor Malam Abdurrahman Abdulrazak has dispelled rumor being peddled by opposition that his administration plans to sack workers. Malam Abdulrazak says such claims fly in the face of the importance the government attaches to how the salaries that workers earn help to stimulate the economy by making sure the resources spread to every part of the state. The Nation, as the rest, no plan to lay off workers, says Abdulrazak.
The Kano state government has described as lies report that Governor Abdullahi Gandoje was among the three governors fingered by the Economic and Financial Grants Commission as having stashed away funds in their houses. A statement issued on Sunday by the Commissioner for Information, Malam Mohammed Garba, indicated that while the EFCC did not mention the identity of the governors, the online publication went ahead to make such false reference. Details. Punch. Ganduje not under EFCC watch, Kano government.
23 minutes to 8 from the studios of OGBC, and the program is from the Dailies. ICPC opens bid for FG artists, track projects in 20 states. The Guardian. Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission ICPC has begun the disposal of assets forfeited to the federal government. The agency said the move to auction the assets is in line with proceeds of Crime Act poker signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari on May 12, 2022. Guardian, as the rest, ICPC opens bid for FG assets, track projects in 20 states.
Half salary, ASU ESCO meets lecturers more. Sit at home. The National Executive Council of the Academic Staff Union of Universities is set to meet in Abuja this Monday. Leaders of the union who spoke on Sunday said the lecturers will decide whether or not to resume strike following the payment of half salary by government.
And another related story from the nation, caught with the side ASUS withheld salaries, says Ngige. Going by the words of the Labour Minister, Senator Chris Ngige, only the National Industrial Court NIC can guide the federal government on what to do with the withheld 8-month salaries of varsity teachers. The minister who spoke in Abuja on Sunday said the government was awaiting the NIC's decision on whether it should pay the arrears to members of the Academic Staff Union of University ASU or not. More in the nation. Hot will decide ASU's withheld salaries.
More on ASU matters this morning. ASU strike won't stop sale of UTME forms in 2023, writes the Daily Sun. The Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board, JAM, will not stop the sales of admission forms to prospective students for the 2023-2024 academic session because of the suspended 8-month industrial action by Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. Its registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloide, who disclosed today in Lagos, said the board would no longer register centers not using laptops to conduct its computer-based test, CBT. Get details from the Daily Sun this morning. ASU strike won't stop sale of UTME forms in 2023.
And still on JAM stories from the Punch this time. JAM plans paperless communication January 2023. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has said it will digitize all its communications from January 1st, 2023. Speaking on Sunday to journalists in Lagos, JAM Registrar Professor Ishaq Oloide explained that this will ensure the full transition from a paper communication system to a paperless regime. Punch as the story. JAM plans paperless communication January 2023.
Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, on Sunday advised the federal government to swiftly take possession of trucks of seized stolen crude oil suspected to have been stolen from the South-South geopolitical zone. The Chief Security Officer, Mr. Sika Melium Ajuluchuku, who doubles as the National Task Force Chairman on Anti-Pipeline Vandalism and Petroleum Product Operation, hinted at the attempt by high-ranking individuals to unlawfully relocate the goods. More of that story are contained in The Guardian. Take quick possession of stolen crude, Ipman urges FG.
LASG begins impounding unpainted commercial vehicles. Guardian. The Lagos State government has directed the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, to begin to arrest and impound unpainted commercial vehicles from this Monday across the state. The General Manager of LASMA, Mr. Bolaji Oreagba, said this in a statement through the Director of the Public Affairs Unit of the authority, Mr. Taufik Adebayo, in Lagos on Sunday. The rest of the stories in the Guardian newspaper. LASG begins impounding of unpainted commercial vehicles.
We have more thoughts this morning as we take you to the Vanguard. Delta State Police Command has arrested a middle-aged man, Mr. David Olori, at the Ozoro over the murder of his wife, Mrs. Ogoho Olori, days after fleeing from the scene of the crime. Police Public Relations Officer DSP Bryce Daffy, in a text message, confirmed the arrest of the suspect. Get the story from the Vanguard.
And to Nigerian Tribune, man sets 5 step-children ablaze in Ondo. That's a gory one. Men of Ondo State Police Command have arrested a 54-year-old man, Mr. Joseph Ujo, who allegedly set 5 of his stepchildren ablaze in Ondo town, headquarters of Ondo West Local Government of Ondo State. The man was arrested for powering petrol into the room of his stepchildren and setting them ablaze after having a misunderstanding with their mother for denying sex. Nigerian Tribune has that story. Man sets 5 children ablaze in Ondo.
That's serious. Okay, we wrap the package this morning with this sports story. World Women's 100-meter hurdle record holder Toby Amujo will on Tuesday in Abuja receive the 2022 Shero of the Year award. Amujo won the gold medal and broke records in 100-meter hurdle at the World Athletic Championships and the Commonwealth Games. Is among outstanding Nigerian sportsmen and women selected for various categories of the Shero Award. More of the story you can get from The Guardian. Amujo Oshola Oluwokere others lifted the Shiro Awards. So instead of saying hero and heroine, say Shiro Awards.
With the heads in front.
Yeah, interesting.
Nice one. And that's it from the dailies for this Monday. Join us Tuesday morning on the flight for another package. Thanks for being there.